The Underdark is a frightening place. It's a maze-like series of subterranean tunnels and civilizations that, for the most part, want to kill you. It's dark, damp, and terrible for your allergies. Most of its inhabitants are mutated abominations or straight-up crazy. So let's take a look at some of the most vicious, interesting, and sometimes annoying denizens of the Underdark. So let's kick things off with an aberration that simply wants to hug you. To death. It's of course, the Cloaker. This creature remains absolutely motionless until its prey gets too close. Then, it lashes out with its large frame and sharp teeth. With its belly hidden, it looks just like a simple cloak just waiting to be worn over the shoulders of a greedy adventurer. The most likely to attack weak or injured prey for an easy kill. If this meal is interrupted, however, it uses its fierce tail to keep attackers at bay. And if that's not enough, it can let out a terrifying moan that can strike fear into the hardiest of adventurers. To make things even more difficult, Cloakers can even duplicate themselves with illusory magic to buy themselves more time to devour their prey. The best advice this DM can give you is never trust a coat rack. Up next, we've got a monstrosity that everybody loves to hate, the Rust Monster. Many adventurers would consider these unaligned creatures to be evil due to how easily they can destroy any of your metal armors, shields, and weapons. Rust monsters are scavengers that roam subterranean passages seeking assorted metals for dinner. Sometimes these creatures will become hostile towards adventurers if they are wielding steel weapons and armor. Steel seems to be a popular flavor of metal among rust monsters. Not only will you destroy your own metal weapons by striking these creatures, but rust monsters can even use their large antenna to reach out and corrode anything metal within 5 feet of it. If you see one of these creatures in your travels, you better step aside, or take them to a concert, because rust monsters are heavy metal fans. Is it a stalagmite or a stalactite? Or is it a roper? Ropers are one of the most tenacious and troublesome creatures of the caves. This large monstrosity isn't picky about what it eats. Whether it's an Underdark beast, an unlucky adventurer, armor, or even broccoli, the roper will have its meal one way or the other. Much like the Cloaker, when the roper remains perfectly still and closes its eye, it is perfectly hidden in plain sight. When prey gets within range, the roper reveals its daunting eye and 6 terrible tendrils to get a surprise attack on its victims. Its thick skin makes it hard to kill, and when you destroy one of its tendrils, it simply grows another one back in its place. With these problematic appendages, the roper reels its food close to its massive mouth for a terrifying and often fatal bite from rows of flesh-rending teeth. If you manage to defeat one of these rocky behemoths, make sure to check its gizzard for undigested treasures. Just make sure it's dead first, okay? I've seen one too many greedy adventurers die that way. Rest in peace, Johnny the Gnome. And there are plenty more creatures to study in the vast underground realm of the Underdark. What cavernous creatures do you enjoy studying? Which ones do you find the most fascinating? Which do you find the most annoying? Perhaps we'll cover them in the next video. And in the meantime, take care of your mind, take care of your heart, and most importantly, keep on rolling, and I'll see you later.